So that is the King's Hall in Stoke, and that's where this kilo sale's being held. So I'm just taking Buster for a bit of a walk before I go in. But I think that's the worth the wait vintage. So I got in finally. It was absolutely sweltering outside. I was one of the first ones to get in, which is really good. I didn't know what this was. It was a bit interesting, and so I thought, oh, I'll put it back. But I'd keep it. But as I put it down, I was reading through some more. This guy basically was hovering onto my left, and then he moved over to my right. And yeah, listen.
Is that yours?
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Oh, no, okay.
I think he wanted it. So I'm like, the irony is, I put it back later because I thought, oh, I checked out my eBay comps and there wasn't much there. It just looked cool. Yeah, I did manage to find a few bits. They had a few more Disney bits out, and I did pick up one piece. But yeah, nothing much. I went over to the shirts first, and they didn't have any, like, they had a couple of Tommy Hilfiger, but no Gants and no Levi's. Like last time in Sheffield, there was loads of Levi and Gants, and I did really well in the Levi's and Gants. But yeah, it was only up when I had to go to the top end of the hall when I found like most of the stuff. And oh my god, it felt like they kept on letting people in, and it was getting really, really crowded really, really quickly. Because obviously you buy a ticket, and that costs like £3. Oh, here's all the Gants. I found all the Gants at the top end. Yeah, they cost £3, but then like it's an early bird ticket, so they let people in at 10 o'clock, and then they let people in at 11, and then the general public at like 12. But yeah, I was like, oh, it was getting a bit too much, too busy for comfort. Yeah, I managed to find quite a few Gant bits. They're just really good sellers, really easy sellers. No short sleeve shirts though, which is very strange. But they did have shoes, bum bags, and I thought they had caps, but it didn't turn out to be caps. It turned out to be berets. Yeah, and they had the usual like sports t-shirts. Couple of new ones out there. I only pick up sports t-shirts if they're really unusual or if like they're a collaboration. But yeah, there was nothing there to tempt me, unfortunately. I did try and find some band tees, but they didn't have much. They had a couple. They had a Freddie Mercury one at one point. They had like random festival ones. Yeah, these are the berets. There wasn't much in the shoes either. I was a bit disappointed. And this is me just counting. Just counting all my things that I've got before I take them home and, you know, cry about how much money I spent. Which actually wasn't that amount, but you'll find out in a minute. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back, and I get it. I've spent a bit. Okay, so another kilo sale. I know, you don't need to tell me. However, they're just brilliant. They're cheaper than charity shops. I'm kind of falling in love with them a little bit. I'm planning to go to the Sheffield one again, probably over the summer to top up. I didn't get as many massive items as I did last time. Last time I spent 240 quid. I got something like nearly 20 kilos. This time I only got 5 and like a bit kilos, and I got, I think it's 26 items altogether. I spent £112, and I think I've worked out it's £4.30. That's what's coming up in my thing. £4.30 per item. And when you think some of the stuff that I got is Tommy Hilfiger, Gant, you know, that kind of thing, charity shops are now charging like £6, £7 a piece now. So it's like I'm already saving money, so that's good. Yeah, and from the previous kilo sale, I think I've sold 5 things now. So one was 33 quid. I've got 2 shirts that sold for 27 and 28 pound. Another one that sold for 23 pound. So I'm slowly kind of like making my money back. That's the good thing. The more you put on, the more it kind of drips feeds. And yeah, fingers crossed that this will do the same. So yeah, I know it's kind of like this whole month has been like, oh look, I've bought this, and I have been buying a lot because I'm listing a lot. I want to build up my eBay store to the point where it's like huge. I want to be as big as possible. I'm going to start off with the shorts and the pants. Now at this kilo sale they have so much sports stuff, and I did notice a lot of the same stuff. Vintage grey Reeboks, just plain. Don't know, they're a size large, so I might put them up for like 22. That might be pushing it, but I've got to. And you can negotiate down. Oh, these are great. Polo Ralph Lauren, Willis shorts. But I've got these Willis shorts, quite a few, between the price of like 18 and 30 that sell, that are pretty good. So mine, I think I might put them up at say 26, 27. It is coming up to spring and summer, people are going on holiday. Oh, I love these, and I don't know why, because red isn't really my colour. But these are vintage, they're large, I might be able to squeeze my bum in. But they're like 3/4 almost, like Bermuda shorts or like, what's it, but they're like cotton, like old school cotton. But yeah, they're very 80s, early 90s. I don't know how much they're going to go for. Same with these. Have you seen these? Have you seen these? These are very kind of like Prince of Bel-Air, aren't they, in for that kind of era. These are classic, old school Speedos. Don't sleep on Speedos. Not the little budgie smugglers, these swim shorts. These vintage ones, because they go really good. Well, because last time they didn't have any hats. So you bet your bottom dollar I went to the hat section. I got 4 berets, I looked through it. Gina Benetti, I didn't know what it was rubbish. This is an Angora, perfect for winter. I'm gonna put that there. But not as valuable as you might think. This one is a vintage Basque beret. And I've checked, and some in America have been going up for like 20 odd quid. But this is really soft, really nice. New one. And it's just a different colour. All of them, a lot of them were cream and black. This was the one that stood out. I know what I'm going to do with that. I mean, I'm going to get my money back, but yeah. They had bum bags, and I was like, hell yeah. The other ones I could get that were weird. They didn't have any like branded stuff. The Pack Society, this is relatively new. It's got a www address. And I thought Alpine Pro, it's like a mega bum bag or fanny pack, whatever you want to call it. Alpine Pro, I thought it was like the camera company, you know, like they do clothing and adventure stuff. Hugo Boss, orange, it's a large, snap button, classic. I'll probably put it up for 22, 23. My goal for many of these is to keep the ASP around 20. Absolutely loved it, look at that. Porpoise, it's got sperm whale on it, I don't think you want it. What's it on there? Burmeister, Spinner. Yeah, it's got lots of different like porpoise. Yeah, it's got lots of different type of whales, but it's all a wrap. It's like a wraparound. Adidas, Bayern Munich, or Bayern Munich. It's the football team. It's just a polo, cheap polo. XL. Yeah, it just needs an iron. I think I might try and put it up for $19.99 and then accept 15. Gant XL, long sleeve. I've checked everything. It's perfect. Yeah, these are ones where I'll be putting them up at like 23, 24, accept anything over 20. This is Gant, another Gant. It's a pinstripe one, it's the Banker. So if I put it up for maybe 25 and accept anything over 20. And this is like another one, this is a Pinpoint Oxford, button down. This is a nice summery one. It's like pastel. You see the colour pastel, it's the 3XL, so that's really good sizing. And yeah, it's just a regular, nice, thin shirt. It's just the bigger the sizes, the rarer. And yeah, the more likely that they sell. Speaking as a bigger person, I don't like going into shops. One, they never have my size. Two, you always get funny looks if you ask them if you've got a different size up. This is a Tommy Hilfiger, and you know how I feel about Tommy Hilfiger, but it's a double XL, and it's a golf. We live surrounded by where there's like 3 or 4 golf courses. It's insane. And I always, in the charity shops, there's so much golf stuff, but like the charity shops know the golf brands. So when anything like this, you bet your bottom dollar this would have been 12 to 15 pound, or 10, minimum 10, maximum 15, because it's Tommy Hilfiger and it's in this golf kind of style. Now you might have been noticing a theme here in terms of the sizing. This is a 3XL as well. It's a Wrangler. Just a Wrangler shirt, nice Wrangler shirt. This I won't put up at $29.99. I might put it up for 20 or 25. I'm not expecting to get that for Wrangler, but it is nice. Mustang, like Mustang Sally. Mustang jeans. It's crimped, yellow, really bright, lovely, like cowboy shirt almost. It's the 3XL again, but it's an American 3XL, so it's very generous. Yeah, I might. The brand doesn't do that well, but I haven't seen anything at 3XL, so I think I might put it up for 25. because you never knew. T-shirt. It's a NASCAR T-shirt. Chase Authentics. Jeff Gordon, 24. Jeff Gordon is like the Cristiano Ronaldo or the Eric Cantona or the David Beckham of like NASCAR driving. And we don't really have NASCAR over here. We have Speedway, stock car racing. Thank God for, all the American resellers, rally routes, like the NASCAR stuff. I'm always on the lookout. We don't get that kind of thing, and we will not get the really cool prints. Where it's only a large. I don't think it's a ladies. It's just a normal large, simple print. So I lied. This is a Gant, 2XL Gant. It's just a nice jumper. Yeah, I don't know what. I think I might put it up for 25 because of the sizing. It's good. But this is probably one of my favourite pickups. Can you tell why? Hang on, let me try and bring it closer there. Okay, so it's a Disney Uniglow XL Frankenweenie. Tim Burton. There's only one up online. It's a small, and it's up for $39.99, and mine's an XL. So if I put mine up for $39.99, you never know. But it's a bit different. It's weird, and yeah, I'm excited. I don't know who paid for that, but yeah, I'm just gonna put it up for $39.99, and God knows. Bears, like Berenstain Bears. Look, it's called Montgomery XL. It's like a blouse. I don't know. I have no idea. But just the uniqueness of the print, I just thought, I'm having it. The piece de resistance. This gorgeous pullover shirt, and I'm hoping it's real. I think it is because of the buttons and everything and the stitching. Oscar de la Renta. I don't know. I've seen stuff go for 20 quid. I've seen stuff go for 40. I've seen stuff go for 100. It's that bizarre. I don't know. I'm thinking if I put it up at maybe 40 to $49.99 and then accept offers. Okay, so I've done a very rudimentary, very quick tally, and my turnover should be £454. After postage, the cost of goods, and the fee, the average fees that I'm looking at £200 net profit. Not the biggest, not like last time, because I've literally only got like less than half. I've got less than half the stuff. Last time I had like 50 odd items. Oh no, I had close to 60 items. Now I've got like 20 odd, and some of them are shorts and berets. So, but yeah, £200 net. I can live with that. Not bad, not bad from a second kilo sale. I'm really chuffed. Yeah. Have I tempted you? Will you be going? Because I think that kilo sales are better than charity shops at the moment. You're guaranteed to find something, and in terms of how much you spend per kilo, it's pretty good. The only trouble is you're guaranteed to find something, but it's potluck. But you can choose the sizes as well. So those bales that get sent to you can't get to choose the quality, you can't get to choose the sizing. There was a few things there that had holes in it this time, I noticed. I was a bit, but you can move on. There's literally rails upon rails of it. But yeah, I hope I've tempted you. So now I've got to get everything listed. Oh, it's hot on a Sunday. I can't be bothered. No, I've got loads to do. And yeah, you should too. So, sod off. Get to work. Go on.